What's going on, everyone? What's happening? How you doing today? My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an Americanteer. Yes, I am. With passion. Today is November the 11th, 2022. And we're having a great day. It's a little cool outside, but that's okay. The sun's out. The air is cool. Beautiful day. There is a part of the American Cheer movement where we have to stand up and say, enough is enough. We are not political pawns. And if you are being a political pawn just because you feel like that's what you should be doing, then stop doing it. We are not money signs for corporations. I mean, they treat us like we're just, symbols, like we're just going to give them what they want when they want, and they're making things a lot more difficult for Americans. Now, that's uncool for corporations to do that. That is very uncool. And that's where if you want to draw a line and say enough is enough, that is, the people making billions of dollars off Americans don't even treat Americans very well. It's just gotten worse. We are just dollar symbols and non-entities to them, I guess. And I'll tell you what, once we get American Cheer up and rolling, we are going to stop that. We need to end that attitude. Where's that coming from? They're Americans too. Unless it's some foreign agency that owns the corporation and they are behind the policy of messing around with Americans. But if they're not, they live in America and they're Americans and they're part of the decision-making process of real policy and how this affects Americans, then we need to stop it. Enough of this, not giving us phone numbers to call, no customer service anymore, making us check out our own stuff. It just goes on and on and on. In order for me to even get in touch with my internet provider, I have to text them, and they want to charge me for all the texts. And they won't give me a phone number. It's not really even a chat line. It's just ridiculous. That's what it is. It's really stupid and as dumb as Americans down into thinking we don't know better and we can't do anything about it. I say we can do something about it. I say enough is enough. What do you say? Are you okay with all that? You probably are. I don't know. You don't want to join change. Obviously you're comfortable with, being treated like a dollar symbol, being treated like a non-entity, being treated like a political pawn. And the second part of the definition of American Cheer is that we are free thinkers. We think freely. We can take action freely. We can assemble with freedom. Am I getting through to you? I know I'm being a little loud right now. But how else can you say enough is enough? Sugar-coated? Oh, I've had enough. Don't push me anymore. I'll get upset. They've been pushing us and taking and taking year after year after year. And nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to even notice. I don't know why I care. How do I notice all this stuff And people are just kind of like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Of course you know what I'm talking about. You're just not a free thinker. You're just a non-thinker. And thinking you're a free thinker, that's trickery. That's demonic. You're playing tricks on yourself to keep yourself, in procrastination, and to keep yourself in, you rather just point fingers and complain and blame rather than work on solutions. Are you understanding what I'm saying here? We are treated, and I know everyone watches videos going to be like, I'm not treated that way. I'm fine. In some way, shape, or form, it's going to affect you. I know you think it's not going to affect you, but you live in a community with other people, and it's going to affect other, and if it affects other people around you, it's going to affect you, even though you're sitting in your, wherever you're sitting with all your money or, elitist lifestyle thinking, oh, it's all good. Until it comes around and slaps you across the face. Then it's not good. Now, is it? And then once you realize that, you realize that other Americans have been getting slapped around for years. And nobody seems to really stand up and say enough is enough. We got to change. We need a third option. We need a third party. We need a third course of action. We need a new America. We need to set the groundwork for the future of a better America. Not this. I mean, we'll be talking about the same thing right now as I was 5 years ago, and I probably will be talking about it 5 years from now. And I don't know what it's going to take to get it past everyone in everybody's head. That they can do something. We can do something. So, tell yourself, hey, I am a free thinker. I am an Americanteer. I am not a political pawn. I am not going to be a money, dollar symbol for corporations. We're getting pushed around like subhumans. And the people who don't see that, that's okay. You don't have to see it right now. But it will catch up with you. It will affect you in some way, shape, or form. It will, without doubt. So, you can't hide from it. You're an American just like all of us. And we're in this together. Don't you understand that part? We are in this together. And that's where we have to say, enough is enough. Don't you agree? It's I don't know what else to say. Besides, I am an Americanteer, and I stand up as a free thinker saying enough is enough. Who has the courage to do that with me? Who has the conviction and the commitment to stand up with me and say enough is enough? Do you? I don't know if you do. I think you can think it. I think you watch this video and say, yeah, enough is enough. But do you really mean it? Do you really want to be an Americanteer? Are you really even a free thinker? So, I'm just kind of throwing this out there in a different kind of way, but, that's the best way to get the enough is enough, conversation, on the table. Something you got to think about. I already thought about it. I already know where I stand. I just told you where I stand. Where do you stand? Besides just watching people on the sideline, making fun of them, thinking they don't know what they're talking about, and you know everything. Well, if you know everything, then join the Americanteers and show me what you know. Don't just sit there and think in your head, oh, I know. I don't know that. And if you really do know, then step up. I know what's going on. I'm stepping up. So there's only, you only have a couple of options, and that is, one way is just to ignore it, procrastinate, move on, be happy, jump on some bandwagons here and there that you feel like you personally are, it's personally affecting you, and that's why you're there. And if other things don't personally affect you, you're not going to be a part of it, Be a part of the Americanteers. What's the big deal? Join in. So, anyways, hey guys, peace, love, man. Let's do this. Have an excellent day. We'll talk later, okay?